Never know what you'll find, guys. Lo and behold, I felt this little bump. Well, here, let me start over. Sanding off that decal in the other video. And there used to be a thick little satin band of paint that went around the back of this thing. Similar to this one. See that little tip right there? There's a little, you can feel the paint. It's like a satin paint little band. Well, it's not on the other tip there. So they had that on the tail, and then I felt this little, I was going to sand that off of there, you know, so it didn't affect my paint job, because it's just rattle can paint, spray can, something cheap. And I felt this little bump, and sure enough, somebody had done a little body work, and they didn't prime it, they just painted right over it, and it popped off. There was a little, once I started sanding, there was a little crack on it. So anyway, I'm going to sand all that stuff off. If you see right here, you see the difference between the light scratches and why does this thing keep doing that? Okay, $600 phone camera. Okay, and then you can see where it kind of gets dark going around the corner. That's that old, you know, cheapy spray paint. So you got to get that stuff off of there. So anyway, I got to sand that off. I'm going to do that tip up there I just showed you, and fix this area up here so it doesn't affect, you know, my paint job. But anyway, just funny, you never know, man. It's you got to investigate this stuff and, you know, look for those imperfections, feel it, see if you feel any weird stuff, because it could ruin your entire paint job. That little teeny spot right there, make you look bad, you know, and it'd pop off if I wouldn't have decided to sand that strip off. It had a little edge on it, and, you know, if it had been good paint, I could have just feathered that edge off, scuffed it, and primed it. But I could tell that it was, you know, like some dollar store paint or something. It was just nasty, and you can see it just comes right off. It's coming off pretty easy. But anyway, just never know what you'll find. This is the 1997 Buell M2 Cyclone. It's the tail section that I'm working on. The other pieces are primed. But anyway, all right, thanks again. Stay tuned.